Diddy Docket for Thursday, May 15th. Cassie is still on the stand. She discusses the 2018 incident where she had just got out of rehab. She had agreed to meet with Diddy, some type of closure because they were no longer together at that point. And this is the incident where she alleged that he forced himself upon her. At that time, she was dating her now husband. She described how she has attempted to take her life, that she was heavily on drugs, that she did have an addiction problem, but now she is clean of any drugs or other substances after healing therapy and rehab. She discussed how she did write a book, sort of a memoir outlining everything that had happened to her during her time with Diddy. She did present it to him, but he did not take it seriously. She testified that she doesn't even think that he read it. It was at that point that she did file the civil lawsuit, which was settled within 24 hours, and he settled with her for $20 million. A lot of people are confused on this point on how she is able to file and settle a civil suit but still bring criminal charges, and I just want to clarify that. Two separate cases. That was a civil case. This criminal case is not brought by Cassie. It is brought by the United States. It is a federal criminal charge in which Cassie has been subpoenaed to testify to substantiate the elements of the charges against Diddy for prostitution as part of his RICO case. The defense team's approach is to prove that she was a consenting adult in all of these activities, no matter how horrific or violent they may be, that she consented to them. So at no point was she forced to participate in these F-offs. So they started with showing a lot of text messages that they exchanged early in their relationship where she expressed that she really cared for him, that she wanted to spend time with him, that she wanted to be part of his family and meet his children, that she even wanted to have a child of her own with him. There are even messages where she replied that she couldn't wait to participate in an F-off, that she was just waiting to please him. So this is the defense's game plan to show that she voluntarily participated in all of these acts. She was also questioned about how she felt about his relationship with Kim Porter. She did express at times that she was jealous, that she would get jealous when she saw him out with other women or saw him posted with other women on social media. In my opinion, this game plan may work on some of the jurors if they don't consider the fact that it was early on in the relationship, if they don't consider any elements of what it means to be in an abusive relationship. And yes, she may have replied enthusiastically in these text messages because she, in her willingness to please him and avoid any type of violence that he may have upon her. The judge did say that he wants Cassie's testimony to be wrapped up by Friday. She is 38 and a half weeks pregnant. I didn't realize that she was so close to her due date. So the judge wants her testimony to be wrapped up by Friday. The defense did have an issue with this, but the judge did point out that he's going to give the defense and the prosecution the same time to testify to question Cassie, which would be a day and a half on both sides. Some other things that did come out in her testimony was that Diddy did have or may still have a serious drug addiction, that he was heavily on opioids, that the excuse for his violent behavior in the hotel video is because he was going through withdrawals. That is what the defense tried to present. Cassie said that she was not aware whether or not he was going through withdrawals during the hotel incident in 2016. They also tried to introduce the fact that he has so many bottles of baby oil, because that has been a point of contention, a point of a lot of jokes and memes. It was because he liked to fill up tubs with baby oil, and not because they were laced with drugs, and that was just his way of being able to force people to do things they didn't want to do. So hopefully Cassie's cross-examination will wrap up on Friday. I've seen reports that Audrey O'Day from Danity Kane is supposedly already in New York and prepared to testify. So that will be another witness that I feel like a lot of people have been waiting to hear from. So I will be back with another update. Until next time.